Craving something fresh for dinner tonight? Today, I'll be showing you how to make a blackened mahi with a cilantro lime rice and a Parmesan green bean. To start our cilantro lime rice, we have a half cup of long grain white rice. So I'm just going to move that into my bowl here. So for a half cup of rice, we're gonna put a full cup of chicken broth. I'm gonna go ahead with a pinch of salt. We're gonna bring that to a simmer. Once it starts simmering, I'm gonna put a lid on it, and then it's gonna continue cooking at a low heat for 15 minutes. While our rice is starting to cook, I'm gonna go ahead and prep our green beans. Looks like my rice is ready. I'm gonna turn the heat down way low on that. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and mince a clove of garlic, get some lemon zest, and get some lime zest, and chop up some of my herbs for later. The recipe does call for some dried herbs. On this plate here, I have my blackening seasonings. I'm gonna add a pinch of black pepper and a couple pinches of salt. I have onion powder, garlic powder, smoked paprika, a little bit of cayenne, black pepper, kosher salt, and then also my fresh herbs, which are oregano and thyme. We're just gonna take this, mix it together like that. Our pan's been preheated. In goes our 2 portions of green beans. We're gonna throw in a little bit of lemon zest and about a teaspoon worth of our garlic. So we need to saute these green beans until about tender crisp. So that's gonna be about 3 to 4 minutes of a saute. And then once we're at that point, hit it with a little bit of salt and pepper and let it hang out until we're ready for it. This recipe can also work with frozen mahi fillets, but for quality, I always recommend fresh fillets. So I have 2 6-ounce portions of mahi here, and all I'm gonna do is lay them on the plate and get them pretty well coated in this seasoning blend. That should be just enough seasoning for both fillets. I'm gonna get my pan over here preheated with a little bit of oil to cook with. I'm just gonna take my mahi and lay it into my pan. We're gonna keep the heat on a medium to low because I'm gonna be using this pan again for my sauce, so I don't want to accumulate a lot of burnt bits in my pan. While this is getting a crust on it, I'm gonna go ahead and check on my rice. Looks like my rice is fully cooked, so I am going to take a pinch of lime zest. I have some minced cilantro. We're just gonna throw that right into the rice. It's about just under a quarter of a cup of cilantro. Take a spatula or a spoon and give it a good toss. Cut your lime open, give it a little squeeze of half of that lime into your rice. So now our rice is ready to plate. I'm going to let that hang out while I come back to my fish and see how that's going. All right, we're ready to flip. While my fish is cooking, I'm taking a teaspoon of garlic. I'm putting it into the side of the pan, and I'm gonna start cooking some of the components for my sauce. A pinch of lemon zest. I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of butter into the pan with my fish. I'm also gonna be getting my lemon juice ready. I'm using some of the seasoning that's on the fish to season my sauce. Okay, in with my 1/8 of a cup of lemon juice. While that sauce is finishing in the pan, we're gonna go ahead and get our plating on. We're gonna start with our rice, right into the middle. I'm just touching the heat up on my green beans, just enough to get it warm again, because I'm going to finish them with a little bit of Parmesan, a little salt, and now for our fish. The sauce is gonna be a little loose. We're just gonna touch that right on the top.